Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Bobby's Basement. In this episode, we're going to preview this weekend's UFC card. We're going to talk about random stuff that comes to my mind. Let's get into it. So this weekend, we've got a very nice UFC card at Madison Square Garden. Headlining it will be Islam Makhachev versus Jack Della Maddalena. If you can't tell, I'm very excited. The co-main event is going to be another championship fight between Zhang Weili and Valentina Shevchenko, which those are two incredible fights, and the rest of the card is fantastic as well. So I really recommend people tune in if they are interested at all. Yeah, man, it's going to be a killer card. The main event, Islam Makhachev. I mean, he's one of my favorite fighters. I expect him to get it done, but JDM is a tough MFer, is a tough matchup as well. That's something that is really important to note. It's classic wrestler versus striker, or grappler versus striker, but we're very far into this MMA game, and now the strikers are pretty good at defensive grappling, and the wrestlers are really good at striking, at least at this elite level. So the matchup's going to be extremely exciting, and I do expect Islam Makhachev to get the victory, but I don't necessarily know how he does it. I honestly think this fight is going 5 rounds, just to be honest. I think it's going to go to a decision. And at that point, it's anybody's fight. But I think Islam will probably win 3-2 decision or 4-1 through ground control and maybe even like some boxing dominance. But I just don't see Islam finishing JDM, and I don't see Islam taking enough damage to be TKO'd. But anything is possible. It's a championship fight with some of the most elite fighters in the world. So it's very exciting. Okay. Tune into that. But let's talk about the co-main, because I think that's also going to be a 5-round decision, to be honest. But I also could see Zhang Weili getting a finish. I think she's going to win. I'm pretty sure she's going to win. I think she's the lighter woman. Usually people moving up in weight classes when they go up to a higher weight class, which is very counterintuitive, I would assume, to the average fan. But they usually do win because the lighter divisions tend to have a higher skill ceiling or even floor because there's more people competing in them generally. Zhang Weili is an elite fighter. Valentina Shevchenko is also an elite fighter. It's going to be an incredible matchup. I did hear Chael Sonnen this week talking about the fight, and he has some random beef with Valentina Shevchenko, and it's just ridiculous. He's saying she's a career co-main event person, and she's always on the co-main. She never can main event a card because she can't draw, all this. And I just think it's like really terrible energy for Chael Sonnen, who wants to, he wants to run for governor soon, apparently. Honestly, he doesn't. Well, I was going to say he doesn't seem deserving of it, but with the current state of American politics, I think he might fit right in. I think that it's pretty disgusting to diminish a woman's ability to draw on a UFC fight card right before they are co-main eventing the biggest event of the year. And women's MMA is just like, essentially it's in an earlier time period than men's MMA because it started much later and there's less women going into the field. So, like, in comparison. So, all that is just junk from Chael Sonnen. He's got to stop that. I'm very excited, though. I'm going to get some wings. I'm going to get some wings, and I'm going to sit my ass down on the couch and watch this fight card. I'm going to watch the whole damn thing. And, yeah. My picks are Islam and Zhang Weili. I really don't know what's going to happen. speaking of my random thoughts, have you guys? I guess, yeah, whatever. Have you listened to the new Danny Brown album? I think it's pretty good. Don't think it's elite or fantastic all the way throughout, but there's some really high points, and I also recommend people listen to that. Although I will preface this, I guess it's not necessarily a preface at this point, but I will say, to add context, I've been a big Danny Brown fan for a long time, and so I'm a bit biased. I'm not coming to his music without bias. I like it, and I think this new album's very good. But if people are looking for a recommendation, something new to listen to, I really think it's got some good things, and it's got some spiritual elements that really connect with me. So I recommend it. Yeah, I don't know. I, another thing is, if you want to give me ideas or feedback on what you want to hear on here, I do want that. Uh, I've got a couple ideas that I'm going to be working on in the coming weeks, so stay tuned. There's going to be some good stuff on here, but it's not quite come together yet. But yeah, pay attention, give likes, and subscribe. Stick around. I appreciate you being here. That's the truth. Yeah. This weekend's going to be a good weekend. I'm celebrating some stuff this weekend as well. Stuff I don't necessarily want to get into, but I want to get into the celebration. I'm going to have a good time, eat some good food, some wings as well, and just live life, man. I love the fucking holidays in a way. I specifically love Thanksgiving, which is coming up. I like the sports going on right now. Basketball's been great. I don't watch that much football, but when I do, it's been pretty all right. And yeah, life is good. The oh yeah, Thanksgiving is exciting. Let me know what your favorite food is for Thanksgiving. I generally do semi-traditional. I don't do turkey because it's a big pain in the ass, and I only just me and my partner living together, so there's no point in doing that. A whole ass turkey, but we fry up, well, syrup, some delicious steaks, and do a lot of the traditional sides. The white people side still. For Thanksgiving. Those are pretty good. I enjoy that. So, and let me know how you celebrate. Christmas around the corner. I'm excited for that too. Not that I'm gonna be, getting many gifts from Santa Claus, let's say, but it's just gonna be a good time. I like this time of the year. It's really cold outside, which I enjoy, and when the snow comes, it's kind of exciting. So it's all good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have too much that I want to go in deep with this week, and it'll probably be a shorter episode, but I just want to get this out and speak to you again this week. Definitely let me know your thoughts on the UFC card. Hit me with your Thanksgiving foods and anything else that you want to reach out with. I'd love to hear it because, I'm interested. That's the truth. And oh yeah, and like I said, also any ideas, feedback, or things you want to contribute, I'm interested in all of it. So I guess I will pretty much wrap up here. Just a quick little update. Yeah. Watch that UFC card. Enjoy your weekend. I will probably discuss the results of said UFC card next week, as long with one of the ideas that I was talking about earlier, and that'll be that episode. So, yeah, come back then. Have a great weekend, and hit subscribe, like, comment. Appreciate you. Love you. Bye.